Yo, 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 it's your boy, Big Mike Raider, and we're here for day 25 of the 30 days, 30 prospects. For today, we're covering running back Isaac Guerendo. Guys, let's jump into it.
Have they ever seen another like me living giant type step in your house above my head on your ceiling? Climbed out of the bottomless pit to let the truth slip and slide off my tongue and swine dive off my lips. No longer holding on, I'm tired of applying the grip. Forget the fancy shiny rappers, I'm supplying the gifts. I feel it's only right to tell you that I'm going in.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy, Big Mike Raider, writer and contributor for Planet Raiders. You guys know the drill by now. Go check out planetraiders.com for the full slate of the 30 days, 30 prospects. Today is day 25. You can check out day 25 and the previous 24. Guys, we are about 1 week away from the draft, a little bit less than that, 6 days away. I'm excited. I'm sure you guys are as well. And we are winding things down with this 30 days, 30 prospects, where today we're covering Isaac Guerendo, a dual threat out of the backfield, explosive speed, high tempo, high intensity, very intense runner. My pro comp guys, he reminds me a lot of Isaiah Pacheco, that running the ball with authority, with a sense of purpose, just high tempo, high energy. He kind of brings that same kind of that energy that Isaiah Pacheco brings with the Chiefs. One thing I do like about Guerendo is that not only is he a dual threat out of the backfield, he can also provide service in the special teams department. He was a special teams ace when he was with the University of Wisconsin. He got honorable mention there. Honorable mention Big Ten as a kick returner. He didn't get the opportunities he wanted to get at running back at the University of Wisconsin, so he went over to Louisville and became the feature back over there, where he had a breakout season in his first and only year there as a starter. So let's talk about some of his PFF grades before we get into this film breakdown, and then we'll get into draft placement where I think he's going to fit, where I think he's going to end up getting picked. But here's some of his stats. Overall PFF grade in 2023 at 89.1, which is sensational. 14 games played, 132 attempts, 810 yards, so not a high volume of carries. He got his fair share of carries, but not too many carries. But he made the most of it with 6.1 yards per attempt, 11 touchdowns. Then he also topped it off with 22 catches and 234 yards. So dual threat guy out of the backfield, sensational speed, 4.33 speed, as you guys know. The 2023 comparables, rushing grade is 90.3, spectacular, right? That's what you want to see in a running back. Zone grade 84.2, nothing to scoff at all right there. Gap grade 86.9, not bad. Elusive rating 106.8, that is among the higher echelon of scores for running backs in the class and amongst his peers. 106.8 is not bad. It's more of like in the 75, 76 percentile. So that's not too bad. Yards after contact per attempt, 4.11 yards, which is up there amongst the best right there. So this guy packs a punch. Not only does he have speed, he makes the pads talk as well. So as soon as he lays a hat on you, you're going to feel it. And it's a team effort to take him down as well. So let's talk about some of his draft placement and where I think he may fit. So shout out to NFLDraftBuzz.com. They have him projected a little bit earlier than what I like to think he's going to go. They have him at 126 overall, which is still in that fourth round range. I think he's going to be a fifth round guy, but it also depends on where those waiver running backs do start going off that board. If there's a team that's in a need of a running back, I could see somebody picking him up in the fourth. But I think that he might fall to the fifth round. If the Raiders are at 148th overall and they see him in the fifth round, that would be a perfect fit right there to be that change of pace back, compete with a Amir Abdullah to be that third down back initially in this first year. And then if not, he's a special teams ace. He can go down and return kicks and punts as well. So that would be a good use of him in the first couple of years. And then maybe at some point he's a 1-2 punch with Zamir White down the line, maybe next season or a couple years from now, depending on if we keep a Zamir White down the line. But Sport News has him at 90th overall. That's pretty high. DraftWire has him at 97. NFL.com has him at 111. So getting picked right before the Raiders pick at 112th overall in the 4th round. Draft Buzz has him at 126th. So does MDDB. ESPN has him at 151. So that sweet spot a little bit after where we pick in the 5th round. And then PFF has him at 190th overall, which might push him back to like the late 5th or early 6th round. So that's Guerendo and his draft placement. But what do you guys think? How do you feel about adding Guerendo, a speedster, a guy that could be a special teams ace for us this season? 3rd down back, change of pace back. How do you feel about it? Let me know in the comments how you feel about him, adding him in as early as the 4th, or possibly ideally for me in the 5th round. Let me know in the comments. But guys, we're going to get into this full film breakdown, and guys, buckle up. Isaac Guerendo is a high-tempo, intense, dual-threat running back with high upside, displaying a phenomenal blend of speed and power when the ball is in his hands. Guerendo, born and raised in Avon, Indiana, began a successful career in high school where he was named as Mr. Football, given to the top wide receiver prospect in the state of Indiana. Additionally, he was a state champion sprinter in Indiana, demonstrating his explosive acceleration and top-end speed. From there, he initially took his talents to the University of Wisconsin. Guerendo's collegiate career at the University of Wisconsin solidified his reputation as a dynamic playmaker on special teams, earning an All-Big Ten honorable mention nod in the 2022 season. Following the 2022 season, Guerendo entered the transfer portal, eventually landing a spot with Louisville as their feature back. As a result, Guerendo had a breakout season, rushing for 810 yards and 6.1 yards per carry, while snagging 22 balls for 234 yards receiving. He also contributed in special teams with 11 kick returns on 19.2 yards per return. One of Guerendo's greatest features is his speed and acceleration. Guerendo's track background is evident in his blazing speed and quick bursts off the line of scrimmage. Additionally, beyond his capabilities as a traditional running back, Guerendo possesses versatility as a receiving threat out of the backfield. He is adept at catching passes and creating mismatches against linebackers in space. Durability concerns highlight some of Guerendo's weaknesses. Guerendo's aggressive playing style raises questions about his durability over the course of a grueling NFL season. He has dealt with minor injuries in college, prompting concerns about his ability to withstand the physical rigors of professional football. If the Raiders are looking for a solid change of pace back who also has the ability to take over the game in special teams, Guerendo would be an intriguing pick at 112th or even 148th overall, depending on where the wave of running backs start leaving the board. Guys, that is Isaac Guerendo in a nutshell. He's definitely that guy that could be a special teams ace, like I said. A dual threat out of the backfield. He packs a punch. He's 6 foot, 220 pounds. Big dude for somebody at the running back position right now. 4.33 speed, which is elite speed right there for the running back. But guys, let me know how you feel about him. Is he a good fit for the Las Vegas Raiders? Let me know. But guys, that is day 25 of the 30 days, 30 prospects, and we're in the final stretch of this thing. We got 5 more to go, guys. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Have they ever seen another like me living giant type? Step in your house above my head on your ceiling. Climbed out of the bottomless pit to let the truth slip and slide off my tongue and swine dive off my lips. No longer holding on, I'm tired of applying the grip. Forget the fancy shiny rappers, I'm supplying the gifts. I feel it's only right to tell you.